RSL Insider presented by AT&T. I'm your host, Brian Dunseth. Real Salt Lake back at training following Saturday's 1-0 win on the road in Seattle, a game in which the defense did not allow a single shot on goal. And with no MLS game at the weekend, Jason Kreis and company head down to Provo, Utah to take on BYU. With Nick Rimando and Kyle Beckham enjoying the U.S. national team for the next couple weeks, we caught up with head coach Jason Kreis to talk about the opportunities for some of the other players, guys like Kyle Rainish and Audentis Alvarez.
We know that the way our season is scheduled, that we're going to have conflicts with other important things, such as international call-ups for World Cup qualifiers. Our schedule isn't in line with the FIFA calendar. In the rest of the world, they play from fall all the way to spring, and then they take the summer off.
You've played 3 games in a week, 3 different times, all of a sudden 2 weeks off. I mean, when you saw that schedule, what was your reaction?
More than anything, it's just good the guys are going to be fresh and kind of recover. That was a really tough stretch for a lot of the guys that were playing, 3 games in a week. Tony Beltran, guys like that played every minute of every one of those games. So, yeah, I think they'll appreciate, being back and recovered.
I think all but one of the weeks we ended up with quite a few points in the 3 matches in 1 week, and our guys looked really fresh for the 3rd game, which that's really important. Typically you'll see a very fatigued group and you wonder whether or not they're going to have the energy to pull the result out in the end. But in all of our weeks that we've had 3 matches, the 3rd one has most of the time been our best. For us right now, it's obviously a bit of a break. The good news is we were able to schedule a friendly against BYU tomorrow, so we'll keep our guys busy, or not tomorrow, but Saturday.
I think it's good for a lot of guys that don't see a lot of minutes and stuff. Every game you got to play the same way and treat your opponent, respect, and, it's a chance for everyone to kind of sharpen up.
I didn't want our guys to have a complete weekend off. We've seen in the past that we've suffered from that on prior occasions. And even though it'll be a lot friendlier match and less intense than an MLS match, and we'll use all of our players, so nobody will play 90 minutes probably, it still keeps guys, in that game rhythm.